This is Dirshu Mishnah Berurah as we continue Siman Lamed Beis, and today we're going to be learning Sif Lamed Zayin. So begins the Machaber that the Ara Batim Zarliyos Mahar Be'ima Chaya V'oif Tahirim, that the hide of the Batim. We're now continuing our limud of Hilchos Tefilin, and we're moving from the parshas to the Batim, the houses literally of the Tefillin themselves. Says the Machaber, it has to be made from kosher animals. Afilu even meinevela oitreifa shalahem. Even if the animal didn't have a kosher shchita, but the animal has to be a species which is kosher. V'rashi lasa is meklaf oimar shalil, and you're allowed to make it from the klaf or the skin of a shalil, of a stillborn. Says the Rama, v'chein haretzuos, so too the retzuos, the straps, yachalasa miklav or shalil, can be made from the same type of hides and skins. Continues the Machaber, Sarshia me'ubal lishmai, they have to be tanned and created lishma for the sake of tefillin. Heichad efshar, where that is possible. So let's go and let's begin the Mishnah Berurah, Sifkata and Kov Samachei. Or abatin, the skins of the houses, of the hides, of the tefillin. Vuadin says Mishnah Berurah, Orati Toirav Hamavarta. The different parts of the tefillin, as we've spoken about in the past. And here we are referring to specifically the base of the tefillin, and the different bottom parts of the tefillin have to be made from the same type of hides. Because it is connected and it is sewn together with the bias, with the protruding the house itself of the tefillin. It has to be made of the same material. And has to come from animals which are tahirim, says Mishnah Berurah, Kov Samach Vav. Why? It says that the word of the Torah of Hashem should be in your mouth. And from there we darshan, says the Gemara, Min HaMotar Beficha, that which is allowed to be placed in your mouth. And that is where we learn out that it has to be kosher hides. V'kivan the ois shin shumeramis al shem shakai, and because the letter shin, which is on our tefillin, is a miramis, it hints to the name of Hashem, of Shin Dalet Yod, Nikmat Ba'ar Me'at Tefillin, Hu Bechlal Teiris Hashem. It has to be made from the same material. And there's no difference between the Shal Rosh and Shal Yad. They all have to be made from the same kosher animal. Continues Mishnah Berurah, Kov Samach Zayin Miklaf, V'aval Bishudak. And even though it might be very thin, Shabri Miki Ar, it's still called the hide. Shalil. You know why it's kosher? Because it's a hide, still has the status of skin of hides. Even though with regard to Toma V'Taira, ritual impurity, it's referred to as basar. It's no less than the hides of a bird, which is going to be kosher, as long as it's from a kosher species. So too over here. You have to make them black. A little tidbit drops to Mishnah Berurah that the fact that you need black ritzuah is lach l'moshe misinai, and it has to be ma'oba l'shma. It has to be created and tanned for the sake of tefillin. Says Mishnah Berurah, sivkatan kaf ayin v'ma'ibad hayarak l'ritzuahs. Let's say you dyed it, you tanned it only for the sake of ritzuahs. Lo'imahani la'abatim. You cannot upgrade. If you made the hides, if you made the ar, and you're ma'abed, you tan them for the sake of being the straps to ritzuahs of the tefillin. Loi mehani labatin. You can't upgrade them to be the bayis, the house of the tefillin. Why? Because that has a higher level kedusha. Says the Mishnah Berurah, commenting on the final words of the Machaber of today, the heichad the efsher, Kof Ayin Aleph, says the Mishnah Berurah, what's the reason? Ki Rambam Sfir Lei. Says the Mishnah Berurah, really? The Rambam disagrees that you don't need to do such a process. That the Rabbi, you say the hides, the natural hides are stronger. And that's the reason kosher. That's the reason why it's kosher, even if it's not tanned at all. And certainly it does not have to be created and tanned lishma. So because the Rambam holds it's kosher without it, that's the reason why it's only when possible do you have to do it lishma. Majority of the Paiskim argue in the Rambam Zarech and Ibad, and they require it to be Yom Lishma, V'gam Lishma. So now we can understand that the psak of the Shulchan Aruch is that wherever it's possible, you have to A, tan it, and B, do a lishma. If you can't find such heights for the batim, it's better to be seivich on the words of the Rambam than to be mevatel the mitzvah of tefillin, which of course is an extreme level. It's not talking about, oh, it's difficult. It's not talking about, you might have to spend some money. It sounds like it's either this or nothing. Then you can rely on the Rambam. When you find you find the appropriate height, then then you put these into kniza, you bury them, then you make them on the other heights. And the Achronim argue whether you're allowed to now, if it's created without Lishma, if you're allowed to make a bracha on them, that you would be allowed to make a bracha, but of course, this is all an extreme level to allow one to do such a type of bayis for his tefillin without lishma. Pick up from Sifla Meches in the next year.